Good morning, everybody. Meteorologist Pierce Legeion and Tom Kippen here with you this morning. Want to give you the very latest with the severe weather that we do have moving through parts of the area first thing this morning. You can see that line of strong showers here with some gusty winds moving right along the I-79 corridor at this point. The orange boxes for Mon, Marion, also Preston, Tucker, and Garrett counties. Those are severe thunderstorm warnings. Those do run through 4:15. Now, further south, we don't have any severe thunderstorm warnings, but Taylor, also Barber, and even into Upshur County, heads up for you. We do have some very gusty winds heading your way. Just had a report very recently here of a wind gust to 60 miles per hour at the airport here in Bridgeport. And we do have power here at the station right now, but many areas around the Bridgeport area without power, and about 2,800 people back in Ritchie County without power as this line of showers did move through that area. You can expect very heavy rains as this line of showers does move through. And again, very strong wind gusts, 50, 60, even reports of 65-mile-per-hour wind gusts at times with this line as it's moved through parts of West Virginia and Ohio early this morning. Let's go ahead, Tom, and zoom in on a couple of areas here. We'll go ahead and detail where these line of storms are moving through the area right now at this point. We'll go ahead and zoom into Mon County at this point, the northern parts of the area first. These storms heading into the Morgantown area, very strong wind gusts on your doorstep right now. Those will continue eastward toward Cheat Lake, eventually over toward Preston County, Masontown, Reedsville, also Brandonville and Kingwood. Along with Terra Alta, eventually we'll see these very strong gusty winds. Mon County, you're in the danger zone there as well. Fairmont, Pleasant Valley, Whitehall, very gusty winds and very heavy rains right now right along I-79 in Marion County, excuse me. So do be very careful if you're traveling in that area. We'll go ahead and continue further south. The line of showers does continue eastward, moving through Bridgeport into the Stonewood area right now. That'll continue further east into Taylor County. Flemington, you should see those strong winds and heavy rains within the next 15 minutes or so. And again, there's very strong winds and heavy rain right over the Bridgeport area right now. And again, these showers moving pretty quickly off toward the east-northeast at about 50 miles per hour or so this morning. Looks like a brand new severe thunderstorm warning being issued right now for Taylor, also Barber, Eastern Harrison, parts of Lewis County, and also Upshur and Braxton County, I do believe.
That's going to go till 5 a.m., Pierce.
Okay, excellent.
This is pretty much the same line of storms that came through the Clarksburg-Bridgeport area, produced 60-mile-an-hour winds, and is now moving on off towards the east. So the line of storms is actually out of Clarksburg and Bridgeport now. So if you're west of Interstate 79, I'll give you the all clear for that one. You're out of this area. But if you're in eastern Harrison County, heading over into Taylor County, Barber County, and also Upshur County, this line of storms is heading for you. You can plan on 60-mile-an-hour winds as this storm passes you by. But it's going to be a quick-hitting storm. You know, as this moved through Clarksburg and Bridgeport, I'd say about 5-10 minutes it was over, but it packed quite a punch, 60-mile-an-hour winds, and we just saw everything go black here in the Bridgeport area. Yeah,
you're absolutely right, Tom. Do want to mention we have had many reports of down trees, even some down power lines across much of Ohio, even into parts of West Virginia here, especially along and west of I-79. But as Tom mentioned, areas east of I-79 now under the gun here over the next half an hour to hour or so as we do continue to see these storms push very quickly off toward the east at about 50 to 60 miles per hour here. And again, we'll show you the loop here. Again, these storms moving along very, very well with those gusty winds and those strong winds. Take a look at the wind gusts across the area right now. And now outside of the storms, we're also seeing gusts up to 30, 35 miles per hour at times. But again, once this thin line of showers moves through, expect much stronger gusts in your area for a brief period of time, about 5, 10, maybe 15 minutes or so. Cold front moving through the state right now. That will push through early this morning. Good news, rain tapers off quickly behind it, and we will see clearing skies behind it by the time we get to first thing this morning. So again, the worst of it is coming over the next hour to hour and a half or so east of I-79. So just a heads up if you do live out that way. Of course, we'll continue to keep you updated as we head through the rest of the morning. We'll have another update for you here coming up at 4:30. We'll see you then. Until then, we'll go ahead and get you back to your regularly scheduled programming.